Hello everyone, welcome to Racing Team Podcast. And I am Muhammad Firjawan Esra Muhandis, and today we are diving into a topic that's super important, especially for young people like us. Uh, Mental health in Indonesia. Guys, mental health refers to a person's emotional, psychological, and social well-being. It encompasses how we think, feel, and behave, and is influenced by a range of factors including our genes, environment, and life experience. Good mental health means being able to manage stress and anxiety, build and maintain healthy relationships, cope with challenges and setbacks, make informed decision and choice, enjoy life and feel fulfilled. Okay, mental health is not just the absence of mental illness, but a state of overall well-being is it's like it's like physical health. We all have it and we need to care of it. Okay, nah, and of course I'm not alone. I've got my three partners in crime right here. Okay guys, come here, sit down please. Hey, hi. Nah, okay, please introduce yourself, guys.
My name is Muhammad Alfifitar Ramadan, and
My name is Khalid Rahman.
I am Risha Pahrul Firdaus.
Okay. Uh, how are you guys feeling today?
I'm fine.
I'm feeling good right now, bro. So excited to talk about this one. Yes.
Not bad lah.
Okay, so to start, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Why do you guys think mental health is still considered taboo in Indonesia?
I think it is because many people that's still on the in the old mindset. They think mental health problem mean you're weak, you're crazy or you're dramatic.
Right. And how older people always say things like just be grateful or don't overthink. Like bro, if it were that easy, we would be struggling.
Exactly. And kids or things would to talk about their feelings get labeled as baper or too sensitive. It makes people scared to open up. Yeah.
Yeah, instead of listening, people often judge, and that's what creates the stigma.
And the stigma keep people from getting help. They rather keep everything inside uh, because they scared of being weak. Yeah.
Okay, moving on. Let's talk personal. You don't have to go too deep if you don't want to. But has anyone here ever struggled or seen friends struggle with mental health?
Oh yeah, my close friend had burnout super bad. He was juggling school, family pressure, and all that. But instead of getting help, he was he was just pretend he was fine.
Okay, classic Indonesian student experience.
That's for me. I used to deal with anxiety a lot. Sometimes small problem felt hard, and I did really know how to talk about it.
I feel like many people experience that. For me, I struggled with feeling lonely even when I was around people. Breaking down. Sometimes it's just a feeling empathy.
That's actually something many people don't talk about how mental health doesn't always look like crying or breaking down. Sometimes it's just feeling empty.
Yeah, and people can be smiling and still be struggling. Like people is always hide their depression. Like they want to look happy, but inside no. Yeah, I feel so bad for people.
Okay, now let's talk about access. Do you guys think mental health support in Indonesia is easy to get?
Nope, not at all. Therapy can be expensive, like hundred of thousand per session. Not everyone can afford that.
And not every city has good facilities. Big cities like Jakarta or Bandung are okay, but smaller cities sometimes don't have psychologists at all.
Yeah, I agree with that. Plus, people don't even know how to start, where to start. They don't know which is hotline to call, which psychologist is legit, or how the whole process work. Yeah.
And schools rarely talk about it. They focus so much on grades but not on emotional well-being.
Should be part of the curriculum, honestly. Like, imagine if we grew up understanding mental health instead of being scared of it.
Okay, another thing I want to bring up is social media. Do you think it makes mental health worse?
Definitely, social media is great, but also creates pressure. You see people you are scouting, traveling, looking perfect, and suddenly you feel like you're not doing enough.
Yeah, it's like everyone live in lab, but you're stuck on loading. Yeah.
Hahaha, facts. And something people use some social media to fake happiness. Then others uh, compare themselves to something that's not even real.
Yeah, comparison culture is insane. It can ruin your self-esteem if you're not careful. If you could magically fix one thing about how Indonesia handles mental health, what would it be?
Yeah, I think we need to open up conversation. We need a world where talking about your feeling is not embarrassed. Like, we have to tell our feeling to everyone. It makes better mental health. Yeah.
Affordable therapy, like seriously, mental health should be a luxury.
Education teach kids early about stress, emotion, and how to deal with shit as yons.
Love it, and honestly, we need more safe space, place where people can talk without being judged. All right, guys. We are hitting the end of our episode. That was such a meaningful conversation. Thanks to Raka, Alfie, and Russia for being Super One open today. Before we wrap up, any final message for our listeners?
From me, yeah, don't bottle everything up. It's okay to ask for help. Yeah.
Yeah. And remember, your feelings are valid even if others don't understand.
And take breaks, risking it no being lazy.
I got it about your uh, message for you all, guys. Yes, thank you everyone for listening. If you are struggling, reach out to someone you trust. Your mental health matters. Stay safe, stay healthy, and see you guys in the next episode in our channel, Racing Team Podcast. Bye bye.
Bye.